It's 7:31 in the morning time on this Saturday morning, December 5th, 2020. And direct from our newsroom in Norton. This is Peter Chittle, Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, December 5th, 2020. Got good morning, y'all. This lovely Saturday morning, December the 5th, 2020. It is 7:32 a.m. and 47 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Chilliwater News at 7:32 is DACA program must reopen for new applications. Judge rules. Nevada GOP to appeal ruling after judge dismisses election lawsuit. Newsom faces backlash for closing programs and new order. Biden and Trump administration distribute vaccine. There is no detailed plan. Biden says $12 million stimulus check may be still in play. In COVID relief talks. Trump appointed judge denies appeal to give city power. Linwood voter machine access. Supply chain obstacles led to last month's cut to Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine rollout target. Twitter weighs in on whether Trump could be banned after leaving office. Wyoming health officials sell his so-called pandemic a communist plot. New Jersey lawmakers reached a deal on legal weed bill, planned to vote later this month. Joe Biden officially secures enough electors to become president. Brexit stalemate Vice President Ursula von der Leyen seek to break trade deal deadlock. Strict lockdowns expect the vaccine help China recover from COVID-19. Video assault Press Michael Zeckler, French police in the spotlight. Trip owners went off U.S. troops from Somalia, according to the Pentagon. New Balance plans to close its Boston factory for good and trim 60-plus jobs in the city. From Catholic schools to public schools, administrators agree pandemic education is an individual effort. Historic has to be demolished. Raynham Bank robbed inside Stop and Shop grocery store in Raynham. Not much has changed with the COVID testing, and stop the spread pesticide turns people away. Tesla publishes its first ever diversity report revealed leadership is 83% male and 59% white. First shipments of coronavirus vaccine will fall short. Barnes and Noble new boss tries to save the chain of traditional book selling. Austin area set to receive 13,650 initial doses of Pfizer vaccine for local healthcare workers. CDC advisor says kids could get COVID vaccine in the second half of 2021. Los Angeles announced its highest ever number of daily infections at 8,868 caused situation to start. El Paso Hospital receives nearly 7,000 doses in the state of Texas initial distribution plan. Alaska Islands may be part of a single massive volcano. Hibisat 2 mission will land the first subsurface asteroid sample on Earth. And now, sports time. Sixers Doc Rivers says Tobias Harrison said dribble way too much. Texas high school football player attacks Doc's over referee being injected in the game. And Melchor Bradley Beal talks about John Wall trade my whole career, all I know is on. Carl Anthony Towns says he's lost 7 family members to COVID-19. Peter Chill News Time is 7:36. Time now for Peter Chill traffic control to check on this Saturday morning. Beep, about the MTA Kingston Plymouth train, 10:32, 7 a.m. from Kingston Race to Kingston, 40 minutes behind schedule. And ferries out, looking good. Okay, look at that with the byways in New England and Rhode Island. Looking good. Eastern Massachusetts to the Cape byways out. Looking good except for today and east by side. A little bit short, 45 for the Barber. Set to the western Mass highways out. Looking good. And 84 west by side. A little bit short, the Newtown, Connecticut stretch. And out up and over New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine highways out. Looking good. Peter, Shell News Time is 7:37. Time now for weather report, and it's a good day to stay inside because it is a messy. It's gonna be messy out today with rain, and then gonna be a flip over the snow. So it's gonna be a messy. It's gonna be messy out there in the New England region as we take a look at the latest. As it'll be a northeaster wake, east coast with high winds, rain, and snow. And take a look at the radar, and it shows rain just at the down in Connecticut with some snow from northwestern Connecticut out of the Berkshires of Massachusetts up to Vermont, southwestern New Hampshire, and northern New Hampshire, and rain switch up to New Hampshire up to the Bay. Then snow rated around the Albany area, and raining down around New York City and New Jersey, and eastern PA down to Delaware, and eastern tip of Maryland. And every man rain chart stretching line from the Bronx, New York, all the way down the I-84 from the separate Denver, Connecticut, stretching all the way down to Waterbury, Hartford, and up to Worcester, and all the way up the 485 corridor from Worcester all the way down to Lowell, and all the way down to the seacoast of New Hampshire. Our rapidly intensified storm system will produce gusty winds at every rate, change to the period of accumulated heavy wet snow by Saturday afternoon and evening. The storm exits early Sunday, and mainly dry and cold weather Monday and Tuesday with a moderate trend for the middle of next week. And current forecast on track as heavy storm rate is developed and moving across southern New England, and temps have already fallen in the mid-30s over portions of the eastern slope of the Berkshires. Expect rain to flip the snow here slowly with changeover occurring at Worcester Hills around 9 to 10 a.m. The Berks will be a bit west of a heavier precipitation, but heavy snow is likely over the Worcester Hills from late morning onward. Models of the agreement on the development of an impressive north-south snow and development in the come ahead and this afternoon with surface at middle level, blow rapidly deep into the south wind with strong blowing at DGZ. High confidence in the 2-hour snowfall rates and span will be most likely to be impacted central and interior north eastern Massachusetts and the northeastern Connecticut this afternoon before moving in an Interstate 95 corridor toward late afternoon. The period of heavy red snow is likely across much of eastern Massachusetts this evening, and the band pivots and rotates east and northeast of potentially 7 hours of heavy snow after 0 in across northeastern Massachusetts, especially Essex County. And we got a wind and weather advisory from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. as snow expected total accumulation of 2 to 5 inches, winds gusts of 45, 55 miles an hour, strongest gusts over coastal Plymouth County, portions of Rhode Island, eastern and southeastern Massachusetts from 1 p.m. this afternoon, 1 a.m. Sunday, and plan on some slippery road conditions and strong winds come out everywhere. Snow could cause tree damage and isolated patches at a rate change to snow late this afternoon. A brief period of as heavy snow as possible before tempering off before midnight. And wind advisory in effect from 1 p.m. this afternoon to midnight Eastern Standard Time. No. West winds of 25 miles an hour, gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Portions of eastern, southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island. From 1 p.m. this afternoon to midnight Eastern Standard Time tonight. Gusty winds could be blown around and good objects and tree limbs could be blown out and few priority may be installed. Use extra caution when driving, especially on high parameter vehicles, secure outdoor objects. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. 2 days, snow, possibly mixed rain, making all snow after 5 p.m. regular times. Temperature fall at around 34 by 4 p.m. Breezing to north about 7 to 12 miles an hour, increase to 60, 21 miles an hour. Afternoon, winds could size 45 miles an hour. Chest pressure 100%, new total daytime stir pressure 1 to 2 inches possible. Tonight, snow, possibly mixed rain before 11 p.m. Then snow between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. and low end 29 degrees and blustery with a northwest wind about 14 to 21 miles an hour size. 43 miles an hour and chest pressure 9% and new stir pressure 2 to 4 inches possible for Sunday. Most of the south cover 3, low 22 degrees, northwest about 9 to 13 mile an hour has 29 mile an hour. And for Monday, both the sets guys have a 37 low, 23 degrees. North is about 6 mile an hour for Tuesday. Most of the sets got about 36 low, 21 degrees. And north with about 79 mile an hour for Wednesday. Most sets got about 41 low, 20 degrees. Calvin Kim west about 6 mile an hour morning. Thursday, sets got about 47 low, 30 degrees. West with about 5 to 9 mile an hour. And for Friday, most of the sets got 50 degrees. And not southwest with a Chris at 5 to 9 mile an hour morning. Right now, north did it, rated 47 degrees. And that's giving it for the video channel. More Saturday morning news after this. Saturday morning, December 5th, 2020. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning, goodbye day. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Have a good day.